Welcome to the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Spring camp has come and gone. The orange and white game is over. We're moving full steam ahead into recruiting season. Look, the coaches are going to get ready to go out on the road, do some in-home visits, and then what starts to take place, a lot of official visits will go down in June. A lot of kids will be coming to Knoxville officially, taking those visits, starting to make those decisions, and I think July is starting to be a busy month in recruiting where we will see those decisions start to come in for the class of 24. But Emmanuel Okoye, four-star prospect, is reclassifying. He is going to actually move back to the class of 23. What he is looking to do is wrap up some official visits this week, and then he is going to make a decision within the next month or so, and then he's going to enroll in the summer semesters, and then he's going to start in fall. So he is going to be a part of this 2023 football team. Now, Emmanuel Okoye, I've talked about him before, made plenty of videos. If you don't know who he is, got a very interesting story. Started out playing basketball in Nigeria, and then he got discovered because of his frame, his freak athleticism, the length, the wingspan on this kid. He just stands out in a crowd. He was discovered at an NFL Africa camp, ends up at the NFL Academy in England, and he's been playing a little bit of football. He's only played a few games at this point, but his athleticism has made him stock up. He is on the rise. We're going to get into it, talk about Emmanuel Okoye. He was in town for the orange and white game officially. He's taken that official visit. He's got a few more visits to take, and then he's going to make that decision coming up soon. So we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But as always, you guys know what to do. Smash that thumbs up just below the video. It's quick, free, easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin Vols Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. Look, we are building a community here at the Talkin Vols Network that is for the fans, by the fans. You have a voice here. We did a 2-hour fan call-in show where you guys, the listeners, come on and run the show for the entire night. Always a blast. If you missed that show, go back and check it out. But this channel is not media. Like I said, we are for the fans, by the fans. If you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. I'm moving the NCAA streams officially. We're going to be doing that every Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll play a little NCAA football, but we will talk all things Tennessee football, expectations, recruiting, whatever you guys want to get into, we'll talk about it. Also going to be doing a watch party for the NFL draft next Thursday, round 1, 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's going to be our monthly watch party. Again, kind of like a fan call-in show. But I'm excited, man. I hope you guys are excited for the NFL draft. It's been a long time since we've had some legitimate prospects that have the opportunity to be drafted in those early rounds. Will Hendon Hooker go in the first round? What about Darnell Wright, BY? So I think it'll be a fun time getting together, doing a watch party for that. So make sure you're subscribed, dialed in. Don't miss any of the content coming your way. Let's jump in and talk about Emmanuel Okoye. You can see there on the screen, 4-star prospect. 247 Sports has actually updated, and they're now showing him as a 4-star prospect as well. So that tells you, that speaks to the freak athleticism, the potential in Emmanuel Okoye. Look, you don't just get handed 4 stars. They see something here. He's listed as an edge rusher. Tennessee likely recruiting him at the tight end position, 6'5", 230 pounds. I think we saw some great things out of Ethan Davis in the orange and white game. Saw some great things. But that tight end room is kind of almost empty at this point. You know, you lost Princeton Fant. How do you really replace him? I'm glad that Jacob Warren made the decision to come back. You've got the kid, McAllen Castles, transferring in. He was almost non-existent in the orange and white game. Now, I wasn't really looking for him. Was he maybe in the run game blocking a lot? Possibly. He didn't really stand out to me. And I've watched that game twice. So we really need bodies. We need bodies in that tight end group. And I think Emmanuel Okoye would fit the mold. Imagine him and Ethan Davis coming in the same class, the athleticism, the ability. We'll see where he ends up, though. He's young, he's raw. Again, a kid that's only played a handful of football. If Rodney Garner can take something and mold it, Emmanuel Okoye fits the bill if he ends up at that edge position. Again, just raw athleticism kind of put him on the map. 86-inch wingspan, 6'5", 230, has a 45.5-inch vertical. The video is on his Twitter profile. You can see it. So if you question it, oh, whatever, he doesn't have a 45, it's there. You can go watch it. Just an interesting story from Okoye, but again, he was in town for the orange and white game, and he had this to say. He said, the program, it's a great one of the top in the nation. He said, that's what made me want to visit. The coaches, too. Coaching staff, great people. Seeing the environment was nice. Can't wait to see the others to know what it's all about, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to take a few more visits. Now, he's got over 18 offers. He's got Georgia, Ole Miss, Southern Cal, Vanderbilt, Nebraska, and Colorado. But he's going to take a few visits while he's in the States. Again, NFL Academy in England. So he's only in the States for a limited amount of time. He's currently visiting Vanderbilt, or he was visiting Vanderbilt. He's also going to Texas Tech, Colorado, and then he's going to wrap things up at USC, which is interesting because I thought he was going to take a visit to Georgia, but it doesn't sound like that is the case. It sounds like the main competition for Tennessee is USC, and they get the last visit. But Tennessee, according to 247 Sports, is trending right here. Tennessee is trending and in a good spot, and it's going to be hard for any of these other schools to top the environment, the atmosphere, what he saw on his visit to Knoxville. And that's something he talked about, too, in a quote. Says the fans stood out to me. The fans, the weather, it's such a great place. They're really supportive. For a spring game, you have almost 60,000 people in the stands. It was a great one. He goes on to say it's a great place overall, great facilities, great coaches. Everything was good. Hopefully, if I like this place after all I've checked out, then it should be all right. So Tennessee in a good spot for Emmanuel Okoye, reclassifying to 2023. So he will jump into that class with Nico and with Ethan Davis, Arian Carter. That class ended up being 10th overall, according to 247 Sports. I don't know if Emmanuel Okoye would bump that or not. As far as his grading with 247 Sports, he would be around that Jalen Smith, Shamrod Umarov type area as far as number. So I don't know if that would bump the class of 23 or not. But I wanted to get a quick video out on Emmanuel Okoye, talk about his visit, how he's trending in the right direction. And again, just I think it's worth noting that he's going to be coming in this fall. If he makes that decision next month to become a volunteer, he will be a part of this roster going into fall camp. Look, I don't expect him to make any kind of real impact in the season, this upcoming season, 2023. But having another guy, another tight end, especially Jacob Warren, this is it. He's done. McAllen Castles, he's done. You got Jonathan Eccles coming in the class of 24. But to have Ethan Davis and then Emmanuel Okoye, if he does end up at tight end, to have those two good young tight ends have a full year of experience going into 2024 with Nico, I think that kind of gets you ahead of the curve a little bit there moving into the 2024 season. Hit the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Raw is the word that would describe Emmanuel Okoye. Got tons more recruiting content coming your way. As always, make sure you guys do smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin Vols Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin Vols. Any and all support greatly appreciated. As always, thank you to the members of the channel. Could not do this without your support. If you want to financially contribute to what we are doing, hit that join button down below. It's only $1 a month. If you like the videos, the content, the live streams, you got an extra $1 to give, hit that join button. We would greatly appreciate it. Gives me the opportunity to cover Tennessee football year-round as a career. You guys, the members, that's what makes this possible. So I appreciate the support. That's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.